Okay, para dun sa second part ng ating solution, for example, number 1, so na-compute na natin yung ating linear correlation coefficient R, which is equal to R equal to 0.982. What we're going to do for the second part of example number 1, or solution for example number 1, is to test the significance of the correlation coefficient that we have computed from the part 1 ng ating solution sa example number 1. Again, we're going to use alpha equal to 0.05. Now, the first step in testing the significance of the correlation coefficient is to write the null and alternative hypothesis. Okay? So, that is our step number 1. Paki-check na lang yung aking video in testing the significant correlation coefficient. Okay? So we have step 1 is lagay natin yung null and alternative hypothesis. Ang ating null hypothesis is there is no significant relationship between the two variables. Meaning, yung ating number of cars sold do not have a relationship dun sa ating revenue of the company. So that is rho equal to 0, meaning no relationship. And our alternative hypothesis, there is a relationship. So therefore, the symbol we use is rho not equal to 0. Okay? And then for step number 2, kunin natin yung critical values. Okay? Gamit yung table F natin. Here, our alpha is 0.05. And this is a two-tailed test. Okay? So alpha equal to 0.05. This is two-tailed test. And then, pag tinignan ninyo yung table natin, sa ating table F, by the way, our degrees of freedom, kunin mo natin degrees of freedom. Hindi natin makikita yon. Degrees of freedom for correlation coefficient is n minus 2. So we have 6 minus 2, that's equal to 4. Therefore, our critical value, tinignan natin sa table, is plus or minus 2776. Okay? Plus or minus 2776. Okay. And then, for step number 3, we're going to compute for our test value. Okay. Paano natin makakompute yung test value? Gamit, of course, yung ating formula na t equal to r square root of n minus 2 over 1 minus r squared. Okay, substitute natin yung ating values. We have r is 0.982. 0.982 square root of n minus 2, that is 6 minus 2 equal to 4. 1 minus 0.982 squared. Okay. Then, anong value ng t natin? Gamit yung ating calculator, we have 0. Ilalagay natin sa computation mode. We have 0.982 times square root of fraction. We have 4 on top. Sa bottom ay 1 minus 0.982 squared. Okay? Then equals 10.398. Okay? 10.398. 10.939, sorry. 10.398. Now, and for step number 4, we're going to make a decision. Okay? Anong decision natin? So, draw tayo ng normal curve or T-curve with degrees of freedom of n minus 2. Ganito siya. Okay, ito yung rejection region natin. Ang rejection region ay nasa 2.776. Okay, may point to. Negative 2.776, positive 2.776. Walang point. So, ang value natin is 10.398. So, naandito siya. Ito yung ating 10.398. Nasa rejection region siya. Okay? Nasa rejection region. Okay? So, ano ibig sabihin nun? I-reject natin yung null. Okay? Our decision is, since computed t-value, computed t is greater than the critical value, reject the null hypothesis. Nasa rejection region. Okay? Reject the null hypothesis. And for our last step, we're going to summarize our result. And what is our conclusion? There is a significant relationship between the number of cars sold by the company to its income. Okay. So therefore, there is a significant relationship between the number of cars sold by the company and its income. Okay, so that is our last step. So this is the solution dun sa ating example number 1. Ang unang gagawin, compute muna yung linear correlation coefficient. Pagkatapos, i-test natin yung kung may significant relationship yung dalawang variables using t-test. Okay? And of course, using 5 steps of the traditional method of hypothesis testing. Okay? So watch the next example about person-product moment correlation coefficient R. Thank you.